Come on. Come on.
Yes, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Excuse me for like an absolute mess. It is early on a Sunday. I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating on what is a low day. So I've just got a little bit of work done, sipping the electrolytes. I've been out, which I'll play over now, to take my check-ins for Ben on the Sunday, and I had a new low of 77.1. So last Sunday I was 77.9. So we are 0.8 down this week, almost into them 76s. So this day of food is going to be 1,716 calories. So it is a low one. So what we're going to do, get them electrolytes down. We're going to get a coffee now. And then I'm going to just get my cardio done. I'm going to get that boxed off. So we're going to do that fasted. So I'm going to sip the rest of these, get myself a coffee, and then that'll just fire me up into that cardio a little bit. So sit back, relax. Let's get it. So what I am going to do, so it's got time to freeze, we're going to go with the mint choc. So I'm going to have 40 gram in there as a paste, and then that'll be at least an hour before I'm eating it. So it'll be frozen. With the coffee, fellas, you will see I just bang in 15 gram, and then I keep that the same, so that is ridiculously minimal. Boom. Pash. That, fellas, is 50 abysmal minutes with a fan on my face, grafting, and everyone ticked off. Before meal one, and it's pushed me back a bit, just sorting food out, I saw the change to 1,628 calories. So it's going to be even lower than we first thought. So what I'm going to do, the most enjoyable meal is going to be my oats meal. So I've been really liking them cold. So right now I have got 70 gram oats, 50 blueberry, 35 whey. So I'm going to make this now, and then we're going to get into meal one. So I'll show you this meal when I actually eat it, but all I'm doing now is making the oats, putting the blueberries and the whey on top, and then I'll get into making meal one. Meal one is 3 egg, 50 gram tomato, that's it, and a little bit of reduced sugar ketchup, and then that I froze before, 40 gram whey, mint choc, perform, Luke 25 to save, Luke 25, 25% nicer. So I'm gonna get in there, eat this. That's a lot later than normal, it's 10:30. So I've been messing about, but that is us set for a boring meal one. Usually I've got the YouTube Sunday, we've got the match of the day on, I've not seen all the goals, so you see the texture of this, if you've not frozen the whey, boys, like when I leave it, so take it out the fridge, leave it for like 5 minutes, and then it's literally like this, so it's literally like ice cream. Mixer paste, freezer, mint choc frozen. Unreal, mate. Unreal. So what I do at the weekend, if you're wondering, Luke, how the hell are you walking around in your living room? Get the treadmill, down so I can watch and get the steps boxed. We're going to go get a coffee. Me and Lucy always go every Sunday and get a coffee, so I try and get cardio done, any bits of work done, a little bit of steps, and then actually go out and have that time there, because obviously you don't normally have that any other day. Sunday's the only day really. So let's get some steps boxed and then we'll go get a coffee from somewhere. But this, to get the steps in, pack, because we've got 12,500 to get done.
These next week, bro, they're gonna bring more condition out. You're gonna look better, okay? We'll bring protein down 20% and watch the magic happen. But I must say, bro, like, this is the best version of you I've ever seen. And it should be, do you know what I mean? We're stepping on stage, let's not state the fucking obvious.
So we are now on 12:15. What we're gonna do, and you can see we've got that bad boy waiting, but we're not gonna have that yet. We're gonna get this out the fridge, and then that just cold. It's like a flapjack, so it's gonna be absolutely banging. So that now is the meal too, and we're gonna sit and enjoy it. We've got the white choc perform. So one thing I would say when food is lower, if you've got the options, like right now, like when I have the oats, right, I've got white choc as the option, and I know obviously it's easier working with perform to have these, but it does help. Cookie dough, mint choc, and then carrot cake, and I'll be putting in an order in the next couple of days now. We've got cinnamon donut in there as well, so it does help. Even if you got two, and you can just, one day you have carrot cake, the next you have mint choc or whatever there, it does help a lot. So all we'll do, where's my spoon? We get the trusty old little spoon, and we will sit and we will enjoy this now, because after this meal, carbs are few and far between today, but this one, it's gonna slap. So I'm gonna go in peace and enjoy. Right fellas, we've just been to the shop. I'm making meal 3. So what I'm gonna do now, because we've got less chicken, I can actually make chicken for the next 3 days, meal 3. So basically we've got 170 gram times 3, which has worked out pretty perfect, to be honest. So that will last me. And then I spoke to Ben, he's put 40 grams of rice in one meal today. So I said, can we just put that into 2? Because I just mix it all up into a bowl. So it's gonna work better. So I've got 20 gram rice, 100 grams of veg, 170 chicken, and then I'll put like the tiniest little bit of rocket on there, which is nothing crazy. Let's get the fan off. And that is, and 75 grams of tomato in this meal as well. So nice and simple, then I won't need to cook that then for a few more days. I'll show you when it's done. So when it's done, we are looking at this, boys, and you'll see, I'll show you. Yes, it is not a lot, but it still fills the bowl. And when we season it, it is actually a very nice meal. 20 gram rice, veg, chicken is never going to be the best. So we're actually going to take this with us, because we're going to go for a walk now, and then we need to get back for the Reds. So we're going to save time and eat that en route, and then we've got the ghost. So yeah, I don't know about you boys, but there's something about, for me, driving and eating. They're ready to roll. I'm waiting for Lucy. I really like it. I don't know why I really like it, but I've always liked doing it. I think it's just I'm so used to saving a lot of time. I've got used to doing it, and I keep doing it. But we're all good. I'll just be strange. We'll get some steps in. Last ghoster. We've got half an hour till kick-off, and Brighton have just gone 2-1 up against City, and we're going to beat Arsenal 3-1. I've
called it. I've called it all week. I think we'll haste them. I do. This walk is like about 6k steps. We've probably done this about 95,000 times. So we'll hurry up and we'll get in the car. That's the thing I'm not going to miss, is feeling fucking absolutely toasted after I've walked for about 10 minutes. I'm looking like a smackhead as well.
You look like you're on your own in the video.
Do you want to get in there? Or
No,
you?
I don't.
That's what I mean. If I put this camera on Lucy right now,
No,
right?
but you just look like a
I'll
loner.
waste a clip. Can't put Lucy in here because
No.
she'll say she doesn't like it. More than welcome to come in any time. So Ghost is down, fellas. We'll have a nice decaf cough when we get home. But we need to actually get there first, so let's step. Just about made it, boys. Just about. Tell you what we need to do. We need to make this red, bruv. Yes. We get that on. We get that on. It's in the reds. 3-1. And I have got a nice decaf cough and a reds win. Oh, just spill this one down my leg. Don't tell Lucy. Boring old half that, fellas. So it is time for meal 4, 5:30. So SD card decided to die, fellas. What I was trying to show you was we're playing around with no chicken. So we've just got protein and fats. So we've got 25 gram dark choc, get that from Aldi, 85%. Higher that percent, less sugar we're gonna get in there. So we can get some healthy fats. And then we've just got the whey, which you know we freeze. So 32 gram. So 25 gram, 32 gram, which will take me to the next meal, which is the last meal, just whilst we trial less chicken from a digestion standpoint. Right, last meal. We have got 20 grams of rice, 100 grams green beans, 170 chicken breast, rocket, 25 gram of that kimchi. And all kimchi is, it's just gonna help with digestion a little bit. So it's not gonna do anything crazy. I've been getting quite a lot of questions about that, to be honest, and it's nothing wild. It's not gonna do anything mad. It's just it can help with digestion. But if you're eating a load of crap, then eating that's gonna do absolutely nothing. So that is under 300 calories for the last meal. Not great. So this meal now, fellas, like as soon as I'm not on prep, this will be a different last meal. Like in the day, I'm not really fussed about changing stuff around. When I eat with Lucy now, this is the one that I will change, and that's what we'll do with a lot of clients. Like they'll have their last meal set, just if they're on their own and they just want to know what they're eating, easy. But then, say for example, swap that rice for sweet potato, make fajitas. Like for example, you can make fajitas with 3 wraps, peppers, chicken. Like if you make that fit with your macros, and macros are in a good spot because the other meals are good, that's all you need anyway. So that's my biggest tip with your food right now. Say you have 4 meals, get 3 meals set, and then have a bit of flexibility then with that last meal and switch that around. And if you do have whey on your oats, switch around the flavour of that. If you have a sauce, switch around the flavour of that. Different hot sauces, like those things are absolutely fine. That's enough variety. And then, like I wake up tomorrow, I know what I'm eating. There's no stress with it. And if I wanted to change that last meal, like I'll do in a few weeks, I'll just change it when it gets to the end of the day and I've got less to do. So get that base structure there so you know macros are in a good spot. You've got a good amount of micronutrients. And then it's easy then to make that last meal work. Like you could have loads of different meals if you're just smart from a macro standpoint and you don't just fill it with crap. So as soon as I'm moving food up, that's the first thing that will be that little bit different. Will be the last meal will just be different, and I'll make it work, usually with either like chicken or beef, and then that's absolutely fine. But for now, we have Lucy's cooking, we have mine cooking, and Lucy's got that, but I do not. I have got about 10 grams of ketchup, so that's all good. Right boys, there's the finished product. Lucy's got me beat. But when you look at that, right, for under 300 calories, you're not beating that, and it's still banging. I enjoy eating it. I just wish there was twice as much. But there will be soon, so we'll eat that. I'll talk to you about how I don't eat anything else. and then what I take pre-bed. So it is now 8:30. Cut fluids at 9. So fluids, an hour away from bed. Food was at 8. 2 hours away from bed. You don't want to be sleeping whilst you're digesting food. You don't want to be digesting food when you're trying to sleep. And what we've got is no caffeine. We've just got, which ones are these? I think they're just lemon. Yeah, lemon. Them, just tea. I don't put too much water in it. I just have that just to chill. That's the last thing I have. And then what I have is from Perform, again, Luke25. So the zinc and magnesium. So it's 2 of those down the hatch. And then I have 1 ashwagandha as well. So 3 red, always they go down to help that sleep. So I'm going to make this tea, and then I'm going to chill with Lucy. So I don't usually film on a Sunday, so I've been chatting. She had to listen to me chatting all day. So I was 77.1 yesterday. 77.1 today. That's the lowest food's been. So let's see where we're at in the morning. But that is the full day of food, 1,600. And you'll see, boys, like, the more you mess about with food, you're just thinking about it. I know, right? It's 1,600 calories, but we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know what they are at the start of the day. Just eat them, get steps done, get cardio done. Bang. Another day ticked off. If I've got blue around my mouth, I've just drank my pre. It's raining, Newcastle tears. Here we go, landed. Woke up at 5:30, went on my phone. Saw it straight away there, boys. Isaac is coming. We'll take that. So 77 bang on this morning. I know I said I would update you, so that is what we are doing. I was 77.9 last Monday. I was 77 bang on this morning. Very rare to see anything come down off a rest day. I was 77.1, 77 there. So I am fully expecting 76s to land tomorrow when I go in a nail push now. So I'm going to nail push today, and then we'll see tomorrow morning where I land in terms of that scale weight. But I am fully expecting 76s to be there. So we're going to get in. We're super flat, but we're going to plough through and get push nailed. So let's get another day in the bag. Good morning, boys. It's 5:30. And this is why we dig hard. Tuesday is 76s. That's the first morning I've actually woke up before my alarm. Hungry. So let's just get some electrolytes. Get to work. Come on. So, as you saw, 76.9 this morning. I'm into them 76s, which I'm honestly very, very happy with. So we've got check-in tomorrow. Hopefully I'm even lighter again. Last Tuesday, which is when I'm filming this, I was 77.9. I'm 76.9. So if I can get to next Tuesday and I'm in them 75s, that would be absolutely, I'll be buzzing with that. So I am busting my arse to get there. And this is when, boys, like, this is hard now, right? And I knew it was going to be hard. I am not moaning. I am not, I don't feel sorry for myself in any way, shape or form. But to be transparent, it's hard. Like, when I forget something and I've got to go upstairs to get it, I'm like, oh, mate, I've got to do that. Like, I just remembered I was going to start editing this and then I knew I needed to come down for my camera. I was like, right, we'll film the last bit of this video now. So like you saw from that day of eating, right, it's low. I've got the same again tomorrow. Tomorrow's another rest day. So that'll be back down at that 1.6. So I'm going to get pictures, get checking over to Ben, and then we'll see what the game plan is. So these vids are going to come thick and fast. Honestly, I've been getting a lot of nice messages from you watching this video, and I really do appreciate the support. Like, I want to push this YouTube channel as much as possible. Obviously, Coaching Coliseum is the #1 focus. That's the base of my life. That's everything that I do, right? but the YouTube channel and you seeing behind the scenes of everything I do, I want to push that as much as possible. So everyone who subscribes, everyone who likes, comments, absolutely everything, tags on the story, whatever, I honestly massively appreciate it because I love making these videos. So any support does not go unnoticed, and I do genuinely appreciate it. And hopefully it's nice to see the progress that we're making coming into this show, and that is going to keep on coming thick and fast. So if you do sub and you do like the vid, you watch the vids, absolute legend, and I massively appreciate it. So that was the full day of eating, and then a little update after it as well. So now it's driving towards them 75s, fellas. So we're locked in. We're going to get that done. I will see you in the next one. Peace.
Thank you very much for watching another video. Videos are coming every single Sunday and Wednesday, so if you want more, you need that content there, make sure you subscribe. Drop me a comment with anything that you want to see. The link to coaching is down below. The link to the Perform discount is down below. For more daily content, Luke Whitney Coach. I'll see you in the next one.